good stuff, kid. You ready to hit the road?
Nope. I'm guessing these are pistachio trees. West of El Paso. We spent the last 2 days in El Paso just kind of doing work stuff, doing nurse compliance stuff, some recertifications for me to get ready for this next assignment. So we feel like true full-timers right now. We have about a week left and we have nothing booked. A whole week on the road with no RV parks, no real solid plan other than west towards Havasu. I wasn't sure what you were doing.
Border patrol station up here.
You didn't like accidentally go south and we're going into Mexico or something, right?
So that was interesting. That was a border patrol stop. We actually saw two of them, or one of them, I guess, when we were at Big Bend, but they didn't stop us or anything.
No, a million cameras out as you drove by, but there wasn't anything about you have to stop.
Just gave us the green light and we went through, I guess.
Yeah, this one actually had the lanes of the interstate blocked off to funnel everybody through, but there wasn't anybody outside or anything.
We're just driving down I-10.
I-10 West.
Going west. So, after all that today, Steph found this place. This is in Benson, Arizona. It's called the Desert Sanctuary. It's a Harvest Host location, but it has a very rich history.
Yeah, I didn't find too much specifics on the history. We'll drop some links below if you want to look into that. But it's this huge, I think 120 acres ranch that the guy that lives here has RV sites and little cottages you can stay at nightly, weekly, monthly. Dana is the owner. He introduced himself to us earlier. Really nice guy.
Super nice guy.
Yeah. We just got here up a very bumpy road.
Yeah. The camper's kind of all over the place because of all the, it's just that washboard road, you know, right off the highway.
Yeah.
So.
But we're here. We're set
here.
up. We're dry camping for 2 nights and gorgeous ranch. So we're gonna go explore a little bit. Hey, we could give you a shower.
Here, what's this?
Outdoor shower.
Oh my.
That's really cool.
So rustic.
Too. What'd you find?
The outdoor restrooms.
It's pretty nice.
It's perfect. So the place we stayed last night is about 40 minutes from Saguaro National Park, so we decided to take off this afternoon and go check it out.
So we didn't realize this until we started looking into it, but Saguaro National Park is actually divided into two parts. There's the west side and the east side. So today we're going to kind of explore a little bit of the east side. It's afternoon already. We are breaking our own rule about getting to national parks early in the day.
No.
That's a-okay. We needed a lazy morning. We sipped our coffee, zoomed with Callie, and just relaxed. Okay, so we are here. This is a scenic route that we're going to drive. Cactus Forest Drive. It's one way, it looks like. But it's actually got trails for pets on here, so that's good. Desert Ecology Trail, which we knew is only a quarter of a mile. It's up here, and that's okay. It says the only trail open to pets, but it says another good pet walk is the Mica View Picnic Area Road. It's 1 mile, unpaved and lightly used. It's almost like a trail.
Almost.
Almost like a trail. There's a ton right here. There was a sign back at the beginning of the road that said like what happened to all the saguaro, and it was overlooking a field kind of like this. I call it a field because I'm a Midwesterner. But there weren't any, and I didn't read the full sign, but I thought that was interesting. There's a ton right here.
They've all got like these white caps almost on them.
I think it just means they're still growing, because look, it's like where they're clustered together. It says what they grow an inch or so every 6 or 7 years, and they don't get their branches or arms until they're like, what'd I say, 70 years old?
Something like that.
It's crazy.
Hey, you have to stay here today. Okay? I'm sorry. National parks hate dogs, I guess. Alright, so today we're checking out Saguaro National Park's west side. We did the east side yesterday and decided to come back today. The weather actually took a turn for the best, so we decided to do the west side today.
Yep, it was supposed to be windy, rainy, yucky, so on that note we decided to stay where we're staying a couple more nights, so we weren't driving through, you know, 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This one wasn't. So we decided to come over and check out the west side. It looks like it's similar in that it has a paved road that you can drive through and see scenic overlooks and stuff. But we don't have Callie Dog with us today, so we might do a little bit of hiking.
You're doing a great job.
Oh, thanks, Schmoop. Rear view camera is the best invention ever. Ta-da! You weren't scared for your life at all, were you?
Yeah, I was.
So we just drove to Signal Hill. It's a little picnic area, but there's a short trail, only about 0.3 miles. It does have a lot of stairs if you're not into stairs in nature, like me. But it's really cool. It comes up to this little hill, and it's got a bunch of rocks that have petroglyphs all over them. I'm a skeptic. It says they're 600 plus years old, and to me, I'm just like, surely the weather would like affect the rocks and take this stuff off, but it's really cool if you look at them all.
Either way, that's really neat to look at.
like him?
You look just like it.
This one's a little taller.
I actually couldn't tell if that was you or a cactus.
Well, not how we pictured our day going, but things happen that you don't want to happen. On our way back from Saguaro National Park, trying to beat the rain so we can let Callie out, and I got a low pressure warning and I somehow popped a tire. That's exciting. Louie's first pop tire, our first time doing all this fun stuff, and rain is imminent.
On our way back from the park, we popped a tire. It's the first tire that we've popped on Louie. Fortunately, we had a spare underneath and we were able to switch it out, but rain was moving in. We got back to Desert Sanctuary and decided the next morning that we'd head into town and try to get it patched. The tire shop in Benson said that it couldn't be patched and needed replaced. They didn't have a tire that would fit. The shop guys are really nice and just told us to call some places in Tucson to see if we could find a replacement. We found a replacement in Tucson and was able to have it put on that day. It was just a quick reminder that not everything goes our way, and we're also lucky that we didn't have the camper on as well, because that would have been really bad. So there you have it. That's our time here at Saguaro National Park.
We had a really good time. We, as always, didn't give the national park justice. You have to spend like a week at these places, I think, to even give them justice. But
yeah,
definitely neat. We lived in Phoenix for a while and we saw saguaros from the highway, but actually to be right next to them and see how stinking huge they are is really cool.
Yeah, one of the coolest parts about the parks would be you can just drive through both of them, really. So if you have a family, or you know, if you just don't have a lot of time, you can just drive right through it and see most of it at least.
Yeah, definitely not very RV friendly on either side. The east side has a paved road that goes through it, but not big rig friendly. And the west side has a parking lot that your camper can fit in, but the road to go through the park is a dirt unpaved road. So.
Yeah.
But gratefully we found this place, Desert Sanctuary. I'm very glad we found it. Mike and I were talking about how unplanned this trip was. And that's good and bad. But one of the good things is that we found this place, and I know we wouldn't have like sought it out and stopped here probably otherwise, but it's been great.
Yeah, we've been boondocking for 4 nights here. Our batteries finally tapped last night actually, but that's okay, that's just part of it. It is a little bit of a further drive to the parks, but it's definitely worth it if you want peace and quiet and fire rings and all the amenities too. Hot tub and a pool and all that.
We grilled out, we got in the hot tub, we just had a really good time here. Dana, the owner, is fantastic.
Probably like the nicest human being ever.
So if you're ever out this way and you're willing to do a little bit of drive to Saguaro, or you just want to stay in some place that you can completely unwind and relax at, definitely check out Desert Sanctuary. It is a Harvest host. It's also on Hip Camp. I think it's on Airbnb. Actually has little houses here that you can rent out if you don't have an RV, or tent sites if you want to tent camp, maybe when it's warmer.
Yeah, we'll throw links down below if you guys do want to check this place out. So we hope you guys enjoyed this trip. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button to follow along with our little adventure.
And we'll see you guys next time. I got